just checking now that I can hear on here because I couldn't earlier. So I'm sorry if you got on and that was like, oh, it didn't work. You know, I'm only me. There we go. All right, so 2025 came for a lot of you all. Like, hey, a lot of things happened in 2025. A lot of things took place, and you're trying to figure out how do I move into 2026 when you feel like your confidence is shaken. I'm here to say 2025 did not shake you. What it did is it started showing you some of the trials and seasons that could shake you in the future if you weren't able to start building that confidence now. And a lot of you guys keep saying, I want clarity. No, what you actually need right now is to understand and to reflect on 2025 to realize how did you grow? What did you learn from the seasons of growth, right? Again, it might have shook you. It's just loosening up the soil. You have to look at it in a way that how can you use this experience right now to move yourself forward? That's literally it. How do you use 2025 to move you forward? How do you get that confidence to continue to go forward so that you understand the powerhouse woman that you are? How do you move into a way that you can be completely unrestricted and you're like, I don't know how I got here, but because I'm here, I now know what direction to go from here. You don't know all the steps, all right? You're not a GPS, but you do know what direction. So don't say, I don't know what to do because you absolutely know what to do. You just need the confidence to actually take the steps. And you only get the confidence by moving forward. So I'm going to do a live series starting on Monday. I'm going to do it Monday night. And then I'm going to have some episodes dropping for you guys throughout January where you can start talking and start building the skills that you need so that you can actually move forward how you want to move forward. I really believe, ladies, you hold the key to so much success. Women should be unrestricted, whether it's in their income, their identity, their peace, and their presence. And the only way you get that is by taking these small steps to action and then constantly showing up as you. You wouldn't tell your kids to show up to a game and not give their best. You wouldn't go to work and say, I'm only going to give this part of me. You're not going to give your whole self at work, but you are going to give your best parts, all right, for that job, that fit in that job, for your company, for your business. You're now going to know how do you give your best parts that fit in that part of your life and you can still remain who you are. A lot of ladies will do this one thing. This one thing will keep you exhausted. It will keep you in a hole. It will keep you drained. They try to give 120% of who they are to just one thing. And what happens is you're giving so much there. A lot of times, your business or your job or the way you make income is that you forget who you are. You forget that identity of who are you actually. And then you can't give it to anything else. So you can't come home and give any more percentage there because you've exhausted yourself on trying to create the income, on trying to prove what's happening. Like, oh, life didn't shake me. Don't worry about it. I can prove it. 2025 was not about you proving yourself. It was, again, about you building the resilience up. It was about you understanding and reflecting on what happened. How did I feel? What direction do I go? 2026 is for your unrestricted moves. This is how you're going to move in 2026. You're going to get really clear on what 2025 taught you, how you felt about it and process that. And then 2026 is how you're going to move unrestricted. That means you can move in a way where it's out of joy, it's out of peace, it's out of ease. And you actually are enjoying what you do. And your whole life now looks like, oh, I've really been working on this holistically, not giving 120 in the paint on the computer, those night to night weekends, laptops open, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you're still working. And then you look at your family, like, I'm exhausted. Now you're going to be able to look at your family and you know what? You're going to be able to be present mentally. A lot of you guys aren't there, but you're also going to be clear on what direction you're going so your family even knows. And yes, sometimes work still will take over, but it won't be a nightly thing. You're going to have more nights with your laptop closed and your brain focused on your family and what you love over your laptop open and you're disconnected from the people you live with most and people you love are the hobbies that you really want to do. If you're like me, I had no hobbies for a long time because I thought work was life. And then I realized, you know what? Listen, life is actually life. That's the only thing to it. And so what I found out as this year went, because life threw a lot of challenges, is that actually, if I just give them the attention they need, and then not try to prove anything, not try to overextend, not try to go crazy trying to prove that, oh, this happened, I'm making this work. I actually just gave my best in that moment for that thing. And then once it was over, I closed it. And my family started getting the best of me. My home did. All of our homes look different. What we love looks different. Do not knock it. Listen to me now. Okay? So 2025 helped you see. Reflect on that before you end this year. Don't just shove it under a rug. Don't just ignore it. Don't say 2026 is going to be my best year yet and you haven't even processed 2025. Because if you don't process it, you bring it into the next year. And that's what we're going to avoid moving forward. What we are going to do is process it and bring in 2026 in a way that actually works so that when the seasons happen, spring, it's a time for you to start growing, right? Things are growing. But if you're not ready for the spring and you haven't processed this previous year, spring for you is going to look like a lot of hard work. Process 2025 and spring looks better and you're ready to run when things are blooming, right? You've got to do these couple things to make things happen for you. I'm excited you out here with me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know. What are you going to process for 2025? And what direction are you going? I like to have a philosophy of words, a yearly philosophy. And mine this year for 2026 is just, hey, constantly being me. That's it. Because when I'm constantly me, I show up better everywhere. Let me know your philosophy for 2026 and come back to us on Monday.